With depression is usually worse in the morning. These people have a lot of difficulty getting out of bed, want to stay laying in bed, and though they lay in bed, they don't sleep very well. Their fatigue often relates more so to one activity than another. And that's something that's fairly specific. And it interferes, once again, with both mental and physical abilities. So I think when we talk about fatigue, we have to remember that it's not just a physical, but it involves mental and physical complaints. Now, one thing that patients often ask then is they say, so you think I'm crazy? You think there's nothing really wrong with me? I'm just like, it's in my head, there's nothing going on? Well, this once again is where I'm going to give you a neurologist's perspective so much. And that is that there really isn't a line from a neurologist's perspective about whether something is mental or physical. After all, as a neurologist, what organ do we deal with? We deal with that least important organ, the brain. Okay? And in the brain, basically, it's an electrical and chemical machine. Okay? When you're under stress, there are alterations in neurotransmitters in the brain. Well, if there are alterations in neurotransmitters which are chemical, now we've said stress, which we think of as psychological, now has a physical component to it. And we know that other psychological or psychiatric disorders have a physical component as well. We know that in depression, it's often a chemical imbalance. We know in psychosis, it's often a chemical imbalance. So it's not such a simple question of is it physical or is it mental. We understand these factors, and when we say that someone is fatigued from a primary psychological cause, it does not mean that they're malingering, they're putting it on, they're causing it themselves, but they're a victim of the illness just the same way. So basically, what we've covered a little bit is what